Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller, taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Scanning the field. It's saying, looking to scramble. He's going to take off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these 2 teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of. Turn.
First and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's saved. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
A quick throw out complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. QB keeper all the way. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
They can't stop him. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up the third.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Texas offense comes back time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Hands off to the left. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air, it's Manning. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, it looked to me like those linebackers maybe had their eyes in the backfield on the quarterback. They lost their vision on the back on that angle route. The quarterback finds him for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Toss play to the outside. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal.
And he scores! Touchdown, Texas! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He dumps it off to the tight end. You bring him down, and he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Ran by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to find room. It's Peoples. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the... And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield. The defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
First and goal here for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Dropping back, it's Sayin. There's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. One man in the backfield will get the football. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd Second down play coming up for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Breaks loose at the 40. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here, then an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful 2-point try. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll run it to the right side. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The receiver grabs it. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man to keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
He pulls in the catch. Got him.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense takes the field. Remember last time they were on a fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Past the touchdown, Buckeyes. Pick six could be a game changer.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a toss to the left side. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Ohio State 23,
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's, oh man, what a catch. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. Off target and incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he runs it into the end zone. The 2-point try makes this a tie game here in the final quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for 2, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's found some room at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, finding some room to run for this back. The defense have done a good job of containing him until that point.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First and goal, handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down and goal.
42 Spider.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And there's the handoff. Fights off the defender. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. The sure hands. It's Moore. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The offense really clicking here. Now here's the toss play. He shreds the tackle. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush is sacked. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Longhorns keep the football on the move. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
To throw, it's Manning. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Add 6 more points to the total.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about fourth down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the defense will spend the timeout here, stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. After one enormous play, the offense is set up for the 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.